You know, when it comes down to it, and I'm not gonna lie about this at all. You know, I'm very hard-headed about things. I go into these shelters and I remember seeing these people and they used to volunteer their time, and I really, with my full heart and soul, just wondered what would drive somebody to volunteer and help these people, because I know who I was. I was a loser. I drank my whole life away. I've ruined so many things in my life, and for these people to sit back and care about me, I really had to question that, with my whole mind, body, and soul.
It had several benefits that started becoming really apparent to us. One of them is that it gave the homeless people in this area a voice, and it gave us a way to identify who lived in the area, and suddenly they became much more human to a lot of different organizations because now they knew how to access them, and there has been a lot of great new solutions to a very old hidden problem that's come from this. So
last year was my first year at the severe weather shelter. I got introduced by my husband, and at that time I was almost 5 months pregnant, and we were coming into a very nasty winter, and as soon as they got to know me, they made sure I had everything I needed, and the fact that they knew I was pregnant, they jumped on that from day one. And there wasn't a morning that I didn't walk out of there with at least an extra jacket, extra something, just to make sure I had everything I needed, for me and for the baby, actually. And there were several nights that, if the severe weather shelter hadn't been there, we probably would not have made it through the night.
Instead, this is organizations and people who are rooted in people, togetherness, receiving resources, offering love, because people are people, and we desire to offer love to all different types. It's an excellent way for people to partner together in that objective.
And I think our guest from Severe Weather Shelter and Giving Heart, they walk in the door, their names are called out, they are feeling safe. When they're confirmed on the roster that they have a place, there's just a relief that comes over them. So we are looking forward to this next sheltering season. And we thank you, Lynn-Ann, and your team for allowing us to be a partner in the community.
The biggest difference between the severe weather shelter and the regular shelters is it's actually a safe place to actually be during the winter. You don't have to worry about, your stuff being stolen, or, the possibility of not waking up the next morning, like you do in some of the other ones.
Main Street, we had a street outreach where we're out there meeting these people, and we noticed something right away, and it was that there was far less frostbite issues. The people had a place to go. They liked going to it.
I love the fact that all of us get to partner together. In fact, when we name those partnerships, Action Center, Severe Weather Shelter, Family Tree, Mean Street, all of us have our niches of what we're best at. And I think just like in a family unit, you're going to notice in every single family, everybody has their niche. Everybody has their skill set. Everything has the things that they can do because God uniquely wired them to be exceptional in a certain area. Same thing is being accomplished here on the west side of Denver. I know that the table doesn't exist without the Action Center. The Action Center doesn't exist without Mean Street. The Mean Street doesn't exist without Severe Weather Shelter. Family Tree, gets thrown in there. All of us have our gifts. And the great thing is, here on the west side of Denver, all of these organizations realize that. We get along. We want to work together.
Because my life was totally changed. I went from living under a bush and drinking every single day and destroying every single relationship in my life to having a family again, having a fiance who follows the Lord, and just having a roof over my head. You know, this is mine. Yeah, praise God.